Here's your real estate market update for the Chicagoland area, for the Chicago as well as the Naperville area. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor. I serve the Naperville area as well as downtown Chicago. I make weekly videos just like this one on carry information, real estate, and driving tours. If you are a homeowner in the Chicagoland area and you're thinking about selling or you're curious what the updated value is of your home, I've got a link below that you can fill out and I will do a customized home value for home, and it's not done by bots or automated computers. It's customized home value for your home. I think you might find it very interesting. Home values have gone up significantly in the Chicago suburbs as well as Chicago. So today we're going to cover the Naperville real estate market as well as where it's a buyer's market in Chicago. Hint, I'm going to give you a little hint. There's a buyer's market in Chicago that's $200,000 to $300,000. So you're gonna want to stick around for that one. All right, so let's get started with the Naperville real estate market. What's happening in Naperville? This is the May report. Median home list price in Naperville is $775,000, which last month it was $800,000. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if prices are going down or up, or if this is just a little blip in the median list price. Highest listing in Naperville is at $3.75 million. Lowest listing in Naperville is at $310,000. Inventory continues to be very low in Naperville. We've got about last month was 1.5 months inventory. This month we have a little bit more houses at 1.7 months inventory, which means if no new homes were added to the market, it would take 1.7 months for all the homes to sell. So very strong sellers market in the suburbs, in Naperville. Current activity in Naperville, there's 175 homes listed for sale. Median days on market is 27 days. Last month was 25. So are things slowing down? I'll keep an eye on that for you guys. Luxury homes are sitting longer in Naperville. It is a balanced market for the 1.2 million to 1.4 million in Naperville. And it is a buyer's market for the 1.85 million to 2 million and up market in Naperville. Interest rates are keeping buyers maybe a little hesitant to move forward because interest rates are still hovering around 7%. We've got it at 6.9 interest rate currently. Last month it was at 6.98. So still staying remaining around the same amount. Hopefully if it comes down, we're going to see a lot more activity. So get ready for that. Once interest rates come down, you're going to see a lot more activity happening. What is happening in the Chicago real estate market? This is exciting. I found some buyer's markets. I love where it is actually a buyer's market. So River North, there's a lot of inventory in River North, which means opportunity for you. It is a buyer's market in the 800,000 to 1 million market, but it's a balanced market, which is great because we have not seen this. It's 200 to 300,000 and the 700,000 to 800,000. So I think that's exciting. If you're looking at the 200 300,000 in River North, there's a lot of inventory there. There could be some opportunity for you to get a deal possibly, even though it's a balanced market. Homes are sitting a little bit longer, so I would check that out. The interesting thing also, South Loop is mostly in a seller's market, but I did notice some interesting things. The lowest price condo in South Loop is actually at $135,000. This was in May's number, so I looked to see what June's numbers were, and the lowest condo for sale in the South Loop is at $150,000. So you might be able to find a good price condo in the South Loop. It is still a seller's market, but they did have some lower price condos there, so I thought that was interesting. So I covered both city and suburbs. As a realtor, I know both areas very well. I lived in both places. I'm Amy Pearson. If you are thinking about buying or selling in the Chicagoland area, feel free to reach out. My information is right below. I'd love to help you out. And I got another great video coming up, so stick around.